Yo, 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 everybody. Welcome back. Welcome back. We're getting the stream set up today. We got a great topic to talk about today, guys. We're just setting up the stream, putting out the tweets, doing our due diligence, doing our duty, doing what we need to do before we go live and talk about, I guess we're already live, but before we go on and talk about things, we got some great stuff to talk about, guys. Some great stuff to talk about. Can't wait to talk to y'all about it. Let's go. Okay. Join us live now. Let's do this, guys. Let's do this. Let's get it out there. JUNO. Osmo, Raw, Atom, boom, guys. Boom. All right, now we just got to copy the link. Guys, and we'll be off and on our way. Let's share our link. Where's our link here? There we go. Now we got our link. Bing. There we go. We put it out. Now we got to let the Discord group know. There we go. We're live now. We are live now. Guys, what's up, Nick? What's up, Ziggy? Bro, we got some raw content. We got some good stuff to talk about. Some juicy stuff to talk about today. We're going to give everybody else just a couple more minutes because I just don't want anybody to miss out on my thought process and the potential that Raw has going forward, guys. I'm going to let you guys know how I'm viewing things and the potential that I think Raw realistically has, guys. Like realistically has, not no hopium, not no pumping it up or nothing like that. Again, none of us have it yet, right? So I'm not pumping anybody's bags or anything like that. I'm just going to give you guys some raw data, some real insight and stuff to think about going forward so you guys can make your moves in the crypto space. Again, none of this is financial advice, but I'll tell you guys right now, I'm practicing what I'm preaching. Hell, I'll even show you guys, I'll even show you guys. And on top of that, guys, we actually should start the timer. We should start the, what is it right now? There we go. We got our timer going right now. We're going to buy $500 of JUNO every 30 minutes. And then depending on how the stream goes, we might even do a giveaway. Guys. I know a lot of people love JUNO. I love JUNO, guys. I'm deep into JUNO. I'm so deep into JUNO. But hopefully we can make somebody's day. And also, not the giveaway, but the alpha. Like, I don't want to say it's alpha, but the information I'm going to give you guys, hopefully that just blows your guys' minds. What's up, Joseph? What's up, David? What's good, guys? Hopefully the music's not too loud. I'm just playing some music because as we wait, I feel weird when it's just silent and me talking. Actually, I'm going to skip this because I think that's BitBoy's theme thing, and I don't want to use that. I don't want to really use that. There, we're going to use this. We're going to jam out. Once this song is done, guys, we're going to jump on in. I'm going to give you guys my thoughts again about the potential that Raw has. Again, this is just raw speculation, but I'm telling you guys right now, you don't want to miss out on this angle that I'm approaching Raw with, guys. I've made a lot of money with Osmo. I've made a lot of money with JUNO. Hopefully this will make a lot of money for a lot of other people. So again, I've always been one of those people that want to share the information of water in the desert. Not that this is a desert. To me, this is like an oasis of, this is just a paradise. And I just want to tell you guys how I'm going to attack it and really enjoy my paradise. So again, guys, hopefully this helps you. What's up, Noah? What's up, Blue? What's up, Oliver? Guys, we love JUNO. We love JUNO, right? So much possibilities in the Cosmos ecosystem, guys. Oh, also, while we're waiting, I might as well let you guys know. So Obviously, with the name change, we were Crypto Tank. I wanted this to be all about the community, all about the Cosmos ecosystem. So it was just a natural fit to take over IBC Gang. We have now formulated an LLC. We're going full blown, guys. We're going to promote everything that is the Cosmos ecosystem and everything that is in its essence the IBC Gang, guys. We're going to make it about all of y'all. We're going to try to really 150,000% make it about everybody else and not about this channel. We're going to try to give you guys everything we can as far as tools, tips, insight, information to succeed in this game, because I really do think the Cosmos ecosystem is the place to be, not just for financial gain, but for like just peace of mind and just for just to be in the right place, guys. So that's what we're trying to do. Be on the lookout. I can't tell you guys too much more, but be on the lookout for some extremely bullish developments happening for the IBC Gang, guys. We have a lot of things in the works, some airdrops, some you know what, I don't want to say anything else. But I'm telling you guys right now, subscribe to the channel. Tell your auntie, tell your mother, tell your brother, tell everybody that you know. I'm letting you guys know on a little bit of alpha right now, even though I can't give you guys detailed information. I'm letting you guys know today. Subscribe to the channel. You don't want to miss out. Just being subscribed, you could win crypto. It's easy. It's easy, just like that, guys. And also, don't forget, go check out the Twitter, guys. Go check out the Twitter. You can easily find it. There's mine, obviously, and then obviously you can find IBC_gang. Check them out, guys. You guys want to be following those accounts. I'm telling you right now, everybody likes airdrops. Everybody likes free stuff. You know, Cosmos ecosystem, we're all about airdrops. We're all about giving out stuff, and you guys don't want to miss out on that. So do me a favor, do yourself a favor, do everybody a favor. Subscribe, follow. Let's jump on into it, guys. I think we've given enough time. Let's lower this music just a little bit. I don't know. I feel like you guys can hear it just fine, but it's a little loud for me. I'm going to leave it on, though, because it helps me think. So what I wanted to talk to you guys about in particular today is the raw token. Of course, guys, if you guys don't know, that is going to be the governance token, the rewards token for the JUNO Swap DEX. It has a lot of similarities to Osmo with the OSMOSIS platform. Now, I know I've made a lot of videos in the past. I've talked to you guys numerous times. I made numerous videos letting you guys why I'm extremely bullish, and I'm still extremely bullish for Osmo going forward. But in today's video, we're going to be comparing and speculating the raw tokenomics and the potential that raw has by looking at what Osmosis has done, guys, on the Osmosis DEX. Because again, guys, you guys got to compare at least as closely as you possibly can, apples to apples, right? We don't want to compare oranges or watermelons to apples. We want to get as close as possible to another token to actually speculate on the potential of it going forward. So we're going to be using the Osmos token in today's discussion for the speculation of raw. And I really do think it holds very similar properties. So it's a very valid comparison to have. And we're going to go ahead and just dive into it right now. So again, we're on the JUNO Swap DEX right now. Still no APRs to be had. No incentives just yet. Even though yesterday, guys, was the cutoff date for the proposal. We're going to be incentivizing these pools here shortly. It doesn't take very long to see those incentives come in. Once those proposals actually get stamped and confirmed, guys, they happen pretty quickly. So be on the lookout for these pools to start getting their rewards or their liquidity excuse me, or the liquidity rewards to be pumped on in here, guys. So be on the lookout for that. What's up, Medusa? What's up, Crypto Moto? What's up, my friend? But okay, guys, so we have the fair drop for the raw token that was just recently given to us. I made my video yesterday talking to you guys about it, right? It was recently given to us. You can see it right here from the JUNO Swap DEX in itself on Twitter. February 7th was a snapshot for JUNO Atom holders. And then they had two more snapshots for the JUNO Swap DEX liquidity providers and the Osmosis Zone liquidity providers. Excuse me for stuttering today. So they already took their snapshots. Another thing I wanted to let you guys know, again, this was actually given to us a little bit of alpha after making my video yesterday. There's going to be a bonus drop for people who stick in their JUNO Swap liquidity pools, guys. Now, a lot of people were trying to game the system, maybe. I'm not saying that's wrong or right. I know a lot of people were just trying to be in it to win it, get qualified for that airdrop and then pull their liquidity, because right now there is, on the JUNOSwap DEX, there is not a lot of risk when it comes to providing liquidity, because the incentivized portion of it's not there yet. So I know a lot of people were just kind of like sitting there and then they pulled their liquidity. Guys, the JUNOSwap team put out just recently, and I confirmed it, there's going to be an added extra drop for the people who stick around until the distribution of the raw token happens. So not financial advice, but something for you guys to think about going forward. With that being said, we went over all of this in the previous video that we just made. I went over the tokenomics for the raw token. So let's go ahead and just jump on into what I wanted to talk to you guys about, comparing the Osmo token to the raw token, and if it comes anywhere close, guys, because things in this game don't necessarily repeat themselves, but come close to rhyming, right? If it comes anywhere close to rhyming, I think you guys are just going to be like mind blown here in a second when I show you guys the potential that raw has. In order for us to do that though, let's take a step back and take a look at the OSMOSIS or the Osmo token on OSMOSIS platform and see what it's done ever since its release and where it's at right now. Now, in order for us to do that, we went onto the OSMOSIS platform and we're taking a look at the OSMOSIS information tab, which shows us all the information we need to know for the OSMOSIS token. Now, with any initial release, there's always a pump and dump, guys. I'm telling you right now, if you guys haven't been in stocks, if you guys haven't been in the market for very long, this looks absolutely normal, especially with fair drops or airdrops. People who just don't have conviction, that don't see the long-term, goals for the token. If they qualify, a lot of people will just dump, and for whatever reason, different strokes, different folks. I'm not saying they're wrong and or right, but usually there's a big sell-off once the token is actually released on whatever platform it is. And that's the same for stocks, guys. You saw it with Coinbase, you saw it with initial listings. That's because people who were allocated or people who were able to front run those stocks or allocations are going to dump for profits once it gets hit to the public. So again, guys, when we're looking at this, keep that in mind. This is absolutely healthy. This is normal when you're looking at this. Looks like a really bullish chart in my opinion, guys. And I've been doing this stock trading and crypto investing for some time. So again, I'm just gonna, not financial advice, but take my word for it. This looks extremely healthy. So we had our initial pump, right? When it was released, everybody, June 24th, 2021, we had our initial pump from about $5 all the way up here for the Osmo token to about $7.38, give or take. I'm just kind of eyeballing things right now. And then we had about a month-long sell-off. I'm telling you guys, it's totally normal. Expect this with raw too, guys. Expect this with raw. But we had a month-long sell-off right here that brought us all the way down to right around $1.17. Ever since finding that floor for the Osmo token, we never came back from it. As you guys can see, we're at $8.70 right now. Now, that is a humongous gain. Now, just to kind of give you guys a visualization on the percent gains of what that is, I don't know if you guys can see this very well. This is the CoinEx, which isn't a great chart, but I just use it because I like TradingView, and it's a simple tool to use. As you guys can see, from $1.17, which is shown right here, $1.17, to where we are right now, give or take a couple of cents, that is a 637% gain to the upside after finding a floor, guys. So on a short time that it's been available to everybody, we've already seen price increase for OSMOSIS, for the Osmo token alone, 637% to the upside. That's massive. That is absolutely massive. You cannot find those kind of returns, those kind of percent gains to the upside in any other market, period. I promise you. You can go ahead and search, waste your time. You can't find it anywhere else but in crypto. And that's relatively small, to be honest with you. That's relatively small, especially for the bullish tokenomics that Osmo has and Raw has coming here shortly. That is actually really, really small. Now, we could even look at other things like Juno. Juno has an amazing run, right? But we're going to stick comparing apples to apples, Osmo to Raw, right? We're going to stick and stay focused on it. So 637% and some change to the upside ever since finding that floor. Let me go back to it so you guys can visually see this again. Ever since finding that floor right around here, which was about a month long, a little less than a month long sell-off. Absolutely normal, by the way. After having that sell-off, we have just pushed away. We've just pushed away really, really, really strongly. Now, I could bring up, and I should have, I will admit, this is This is my fault. I should have brought up, I'm not prepared. I should have brought up so you guys can compare the Osmo tokenomics and the raw tokenomics. But I'm assuming you guys have seen my previous videos. And if you guys haven't, go back and watch them. It'll save us all a lot of time. Let's just say they're extremely bullish. Now, if you guys want to know, go back, watch my previous videos. You guys will know all about the tokenomics. I shared it with you guys. It's extremely bullish. Osmo has a function where they have a thirding. So every year it gets cut by a third. So that in itself and the way that it was fair drop to everybody is extremely, extremely bullish, let alone the development team and everybody who is already put their hands on the OSMOSIS token going forward with superfluid staking, yada, yada, yada. You guys know it's extremely bullish. The setup for Osmo is extremely bullish. So I really do see it not stopping here. I really do see it even going on to $15, $20, especially once we get through the first year for Osmo. We're not even there yet. We're close. We're not even there yet, though. Now, let's talk about the potential that Raw has based on it following a similar trajectory that Osmo took. So again, we're just speculating because nobody even has Raw right now. I'm just spitballing with you guys. But since it's very similar as far as tokenomics goes, actually it's a little bit, in my opinion, a little bit just based on tokenomics, the Raw token is a little bit more bullish because it has an 8-year inflation factor versus a 12-year inflation factor that Osmosis has. So it's even cut shorter, right? It's even cut shorter. And I actually, again, think that the fair drop, some people might throw stones at me, but I think the fair drop tokenomics and the way that they are going to be handled also favor Raw a little bit more. I'm just speculating. I'm just saying based on tokenomics, right? Now, development wise, obviously Sunny and everybody else on the team has really started, really massaging Osmo and the Osmosis platform. And based on those developmental factors, the Osmo token also on top of its tokenomics has an extremely bright future going forward. But I'm just saying based on tokenomics, because that's all we have right now with the Raw token, right? It kind of favors, in my opinion, more bullishly on Raw's side. So let's just stick with that speculation. Let's just stick with that spitball and stick with that tokenomics to speculate with. And let's just say we get our airdrop for Raw, and then we see a month-long sell-off. Who knows what the token price is going to be once everything is all said and done. We're going to have a pump, and then we're going to have a dump, guys. I'm telling you right now, we're going to have a pump and we're going to have people sell off. Expect that. That's not financial advice, but I'm telling you right now, it happens all the time. Expect it. I wouldn't ape in immediately, especially if you're already getting an airdrop. Again, I can't tell you what to do financially, but we're going to get a sell-off. So just keep that in mind. Now, I'm just going to kind of, personally from my own portfolio, now I am going to ape into this. I'm not lying either, about like $50,000 worth of aping into it. But me personally, what I'm going to do is wait. I'm going to wait in DCA strategy my entry points going forward with the Raw token. And the way I'm going to do that is based on what Osmosis or the Osmo token did for Osmosis platform. It took us about 29 days to find this floor. So I'm going to split up my buys and split them up by 4. I'm going to buy 4 times in between a month because that's really easy, right? I'll just do each week I'm going to do a buy, because who knows, it might not dump as strongly. But if it dumps, guys, and let's just say it actually comes close to rhyming to what Osmosis is. Let's just say it gets down to $1 or ranges anywhere from $1 to $2. And that's what we find Raw's token being priced at once it's released. Because again, keep in mind, if you guys compare the tokenomics from the Osmo token and the Raw token, I personally think that it kind of favors the Raw token a little bit more just based on tokenomics. So it actually could find a higher price point as far as the floor goes after that initial sell-off. It could actually land anywhere. I'm speculating. So again, this isn't alpha. I'm not giving you guys like a crystal ball reading, but I'm speculating price to be anywhere from $1.30 to about $1.80 until finding its floor and leveling out, guys. That's what I'm speculating. On the high side, though, a very conservative investor. So I'm also I've done some calculations, and I'm prepared for $2 to be my average buy. Now, I'm just gonna share with you guys. Let me turn this off because it is kind of throwing me off a little bit. Let me just turn this off. Now I am going to kind of just give you guys my speculation on this. Okay, if it lands to $2, and my average buy, because I'm DCAing into it, right? My average buy lands me at $2, and I'm spending $50,000. And I'm telling you guys right now, I'll make videos. I'm going to spend $50,000 buying raw. I'm going to be holding a pretty good heavy bag, guys, because think about it. If it doesn't even come close to rhyming, only does half the percent that Osmo did, guys, remember, the Osmo token did a 637% return. That's the percent gain to the upside after finding its floor. Even if I get 300% off my $50,000 investment, come on. Now that's just on the first couple months, let alone a couple years and the inflation rates and the tokenomics thing staking it, let alone, we're not even talking about staking stuff right now, guys. You can live off the staking rewards alone for a lot of people. But anyway, let's be conservative. Let's be realistic about it, because again, we don't know. We're just basing off what Osmo did because it's the only similar project that's out there in the Cosmos ecosystem, right? That has a similar tokenomics, that has a similar fair drop, that has a similar inflation rate and whatnot. Even if it does half of what OSMOSIS did currently, which is 637%. Let's just say it does 300%. I'm going to be extremely happy with my decision, right? But it just takes patience. So what I'm going to plan on do, guys, let me show you guys right here. What I'm going to plan on doing is hopefully aiming for averaging my buy-in to be about $2. Again, I'm just speculating. I don't know what the average price for the token is going to be once the sell-off happens. Where we find the floor is where we find the floor. I'm just speculating based on the tokenomics and based on what OSMOSIS did. Again, I'm thinking anywhere realistically, guys, anywhere between $1.40 something to like $1.80 something. Again, I'm just throwing out a something number because that's like, it's a wide range. But even on the conservative side, I've done my calculations to think that maybe I even fall short of that, and my average buy is $2. With $50,000, that will give me 25,000 Osmo token. Now, let me show you guys something crazy right here, okay, guys? Let me show you guys something crazy right here. Now, I don't know if do I have it up here? Where's my stake? Okay, here. This is my stakely.io. Now, this is fun. This is really fun to use, guys. If you guys have never used stakely.io, get yourself in trouble and play around with it. There has a lot of different tokens that you guys can put in there and see what your monthly earnings would be if you're staking it, what you could realistically expect going forward. Now, let's just say I was able to get 2,500. Let's just say, right? Let's go backward. You were using Osmo. Let's just say I was able to buy 25,000 Osmo when it was right around $2, Let's just say when it was right around $2. Again, guys, that's going to give me, look at this, is insane, right? Monthly earnings of Osmo alone, 1,687 Osmo a month, right? A month. Now, this is a day right here, okay? So 687, and we're going to divide it by 31 because we're conservative. We always take the highest number, right? We always take the highest number. Better to be, overestimating, over projecting losses and be pleasantly surprised than to be overshooting your hopes and dreams and then to be like rudely slapped in the face financially. That always sucks. So always overestimate things. So 31 days, that's the longest time in a month. Let's divide that right now, guys. That is 54 Osmo a day that I could be getting if, and I'm just spitballing. If this is the same as raw, guys, again, what is the current price? $8.72. Let's times that again, $8.72. That is going to give me $474 a day in rewards. Again, a lot of people could live off this, could live off the rewards alone. You don't even need to keep compounding it. You could literally just live off your rewards. If you took the risk, and again, we're taking a large amount. You guys got to keep that in mind. Whatever it is, you guys got to do your own calculations and whatnot. I'm going to spend $50,000 on raw. I'm going to average in my buys per my DCA strategy, but I will have 25,000 raw Minimum. I don't, even if it's like, even if it's a little bit above $2, I will have, I might spend a little bit more. My goal is to have 25,000 raw, just because if it doesn't even come close to rhyming, or I'm sorry, if it doesn't even, do exactly what it did, but come close to rhyming, I'm going to be extremely happy with my decision. And then once my initial investment is reached, I can moonbag it. I can just moonbag it, compound, and redelegate my rewards. Different strokes, different folks. If you guys just want to live off it, you can live off it. But I can just redelegate my rewards, wait for the 8-year tokenomics that it has for the raw token, and just laugh the whole damn way. And just laugh the whole... It wouldn't even matter because it's a moonbag. Everything is profits. Everything is profits, right? Everything is profits, guys. Again, you guys going to have to do your own calculations or whatnot. But again, if you guys want to find out, go to stakely.io. Kind of play around with the numbers right here. This is a realistic way to figure out like what your monthly earnings will look like, what your monthly rewards might look like. And it's actually, it's really fun, to be honest with you. Speculating is always really, really fun. Speculate with an educated guess. Like, do your homework. Don't just speculate off your hopes and dreams. Like, I realistically spent a lot of time, guys. I wholeheartedly, I spent hours every day. I spent hours researching tokenomics, looking at black papers, looking at white papers, doing my due diligence, doing my homework to come up with my conclusions, guys. And that's why I have, a pretty good setup. I'm not going to tell you guys my overall number, but I'm happy. I'm happy where I'm at. I'm able to buy $50,000 of raw whenever I want. But you guys got to do your homework. But I'm telling you right now, not financial advice. If you guys look at the raw tokenomics, compare them to the OSMOSIS Osmo token, which is the closest thing you can compare it to. If you guys time it right and you guys are patient, you guys could really change your life. I'm telling you right now, you could really change your life. Again, this is crypto. This is Wild Wild West. Anything can happen, right? We could see like an EMP go off and we're all screwed. We're all screwed. I got to put that out there. We're all screwed. I'm not giving you guys like hopes and dreams and all this stuff, but just think about it. If you were able to buy Osmo at that time, when it hit that floor, let's be realistic. So what was it? Well, $1.17. Wait. I'm doing this backwards. Let's say I spent $50,000 and I caught the absolute floor, right? I caught the absolute floor. And we're going to divide this, right? We got to divide this by $1.17. This is the closest thing we can compare raw to is the Osmo token. So let's just say I caught that floor, right? I'm not going to catch that floor. Let's just say I did though. I'd have 42,735 Osmo at that price of $1.17. At that price of $1.17. Now, let's just go ahead and put this in here. 42,735. 42,735, guys. Yearly earnings just on my rewards would be $301,000. That's on a $50,000 investment at $1.17 if I was lucky enough to have caught Osmo at the very bottom. You guys got to think about that. You guys got to think, like, really think about that for a second. That's life-changing. That's just rewards. This is just rewards, period. This is not even factoring in you compounding over 12 years, because you guys got to remember the Osmo token has a 12-year vesting period, and it's a 12-year inflation schedule. The first 3 years are the most important ones. And then when it goes to 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, it just goes down 1%. But the first, it goes 20% the first year, and we're almost already there, guys. It's going to go from 40 to 20. Guys, it's insane. Do your homework about the tokenomics of Osmo. In fact, I made a video. If you guys want to watch my video, go back, check it out. It's somewhere in there recently, guys. I think it might be in the playlist or whatnot, but if it's not, it's in there just recently, guys. I told you guys why I think you guys should be staking and stacking your Osmo. If you guys don't need that money and you guys can just ignore it, I'm telling you guys right now, the inflation rate or even the APR that you're getting right now is so far more beneficial to compound your rewards. Albert Einstein said it, and a lot of other people have always said it, but it's the truth. Compounding your assets and your money is the smartest way to become stupid rich. I'm not even saying filthy. I meant stupid rich, life-changing rich, stuff that's going to, your kids will one day talk to people and be like, yeah, my dad was insane. You know, I can do whatever I want now, kind of thing. Don't raise your kids like that. They need boundaries. But yeah. The only problem is some of us don't have, well, fiat to invest upfront. Well, okay. So Joseph, I don't mean to, I'm not lecturing anybody, but let's be realistic, guys. I'll be honest with you. I hate when people say that stuff because yes, you do. It's all about what you want to sacrifice. Let's be real. You have $5 a week. Unless they're like, some people, I get it. Some people don't have $5. And then if you're in one of those boats, you should not be in crypto, period. If you are like scraping by, it's nothing wrong with you. Different strokes, different folks. I want to help people out. That's why I give away stuff. That's why I give back to the community. That's why I give crypto. That's why I give money out, guys, honestly, because, I want to better people's lives. That's why I started this channel. But I'll be honest. My opinion is if you guys are in those positions where like literally you can't handle it, you shouldn't be in it. This is not the place for that. This is not the moment for that. It's not the time for that. Like seriously, if you don't have extra $5 a week to be investing into your future, you need to reevaluate a couple of other things going on in your life. That's just real talk. That's just real talk. That's like friend to friend, peer to peer. I want you to make it like that's my honest advice is like you maybe need to think about other things. But for the majority of us, come on now. How many snacks have you bought in a week? How many times did you like? I don't know if smokers out there. The smokers are nothing against you smokers, but I will say I'm an ex-smoker. It's expensive. It's super expensive. You guys could be compounding your packs of cigarettes into something much more beneficial than smoking. But seriously, you have an extra $5 a week to save and to be slow. You might not think that it matters, but guys, that's $25. That's $20, depending on the month, depending on how it goes, whatever it is, $5, $20 can literally compounded change your life over a set amount of time. Seriously, that's what saving is all about. That's what Dave Ram is all about. That's what, savings accounts are all about. That's what they're supposed to be all about. You can't really save money in a savings account nowadays because of the inflation and all this stuff. Do you guys know? Do you know how much of a ripoff it is to put your fiat money into a savings account? You're actually losing money, not as quickly as you would be if you put it under your bed, but you're actually losing money. It doesn't matter where you are in the world. No centralized bank gives you enough incentive to hold your money in their system. That's a fact. That's a fact, guys. It's sickening. It's sickening. But yeah, Tank Man of the Mission says Tank started with 800 on Osmosis in September 2021, and now I'm over 42. That's what I'm talking about. Over time, compounding, being patient, guys. Yes, you do. You have money. I'm saying again, don't get stuck on what I'm saying. I'm giving you guys huge numbers, right? Like I have $50,000. And I'm going to spend it on Raw. I'm going to spend $50,000 on Raw. Period. Much like I spent a lot of money on Osmosis. But that's just, the reason to be all in admitting to you guys, the reason why everybody shows you those huge numbers is because it's more shocking, whatnot. But like, okay, let's be real. Let's just say, you have 5,000. Let's just say you had 5,000. Where's my calculator? Let's say you had $5,000, right? And then you were actually able to buy Osmosis on the floor too. You were lucky. Nobody's ever lucky enough, but you were able to buy Osmosis at $1.17. That would have gave you 4,000. That would have been a lot actually. 4,000. What was it? 4,273. Guys, let's be honest. A $5,000 investment, right, turned into $37,260. That's just the actual value increasing number go up number that now your 5,000 is turned into almost $40,000, let alone if you're if you're staking it like you should be, right? We should, again, if you don't need it, you should be staking it. Of course, I always highly recommend everybody, again, I know I'm kind of like going all over the place. Don't get me wrong. I always pull my initial investment once that's recognized. And then I have moon bags, and it makes things much easier to compound. Like it really does. You do you. If you guys just want to keep your initial investment in there and your long-term, like I get it, guys. I'm a long-term guy. Period. 5 years or you're not an investor. Seriously, 5 years and you're just like a short-term trader in my mind. But like I do still, even with that being said, I take my initial investment and it's so much easier to sit on moon bags. Your emotions are gone. It's gone. It's totally gone. You don't have to worry about anything. It's like, I didn't lose anything. I just got stuff. And the name of the game when it comes to staking is to not accumulate dollar amount. It's not to accumulate fiat dollar amount. It's to accumulate more of that asset. That's the goal, right? Accumulate more of that asset while you're waiting for the inflation rate or the tokenomics to catch up over time. Osmo has a 12-year inflation rate or schedule, right? They base it off 12 years. As that gets closer and closer to 12 years, guys, the value increases. Scarcity, value increase. Like it's an age-old thing. That's a super easy concept. The more scarce things are, the more valuable things are. The more harder it is to come by, the more valuable it usually is. Same thing with Raw. Raw has an 8-year black paper. So again, guys, do your homework about it. Kind of, in my opinion, the tokenomics, when we're comparing Apple to Apple, right? DEX reward token, governance token to DEX reward token, governance token. I'm kind of thinking Raw has a lot more tokenomic bullish potential just based on that. Now, the development and what Sunny and them are all doing, development-wise, Superfluid staking, all that stuff, a little different. A lot different, actually. But, we're comparing because that's all we got right now. It's not out yet. We're comparing tokenomics to tokenomics, potential to potential, and we can only go off what's the closest to that other asset that we're speculating on, which again is Raw. That is Osmo. Osmo right now, again, for everybody that just joined in, has gone up from that low, which took about a month to find that low, find that floor, 637%. 637%. That's just number go up on your asset. Let alone you're going to have more if you're staking it. Think of it that way. And then let's go back. So again, that $5,000 discussion I was talking about, right? Every month you're getting 288 Osmo. Every month you're getting 288 Osmo, guys. Let's be real about that again. Divided by 31 days. So every day you're getting 9.2 Osmo in rewards, which at its current price right now is worth $8.72. That means you're getting $81 a day in rewards. Most people that have normal jobs only make about $81 to $120 a day. Like, unless you got a degree, unless you're like a special, you got a cool job and stuff like that with benefits and stuff like that. I'm talking about the average Joe out there. Most people don't even make that. McDonald's workers don't even make that. That's just your staking rewards. Let alone talking about your initial $5,000 investment into Osmo because you caught the floor at $1.17. Number went up. So now your $5,000 is now worth $37,000, almost $40,000. You could store that away. Boom. You got your money back. Hopefully you double up. I'm always about doubles, guys. My whole thesis is about doubles. It's all about a double. It's always about a double. Everything is a double. Just double up and then double up that double up and then double up that double up. It's simple when you think of it that way. Super simple when you think about that way. When I put my initial $50,000 in, I'm going to double up. I'm going to pull my initial investment out of that. And then that moon bag is I'm going to wait for a double up. And when that double up happens, I'll have to make a decision. Am I going to pull profits or am I going to compound and double up that double up, which will now be 4? Think about that. And then based on the tokenomics of whatever asset I'm looking at, again, we're talking about Raw. We're speculating on Raw. It's an 8-year plan, right? I got 8 years to keep doubling up. It's insane when you think that way. You got to think long term. Don't get shook off those micro price movements, those fluctuations. This is all, I'm going to swear right now. I'm going to swear because this is the only way. This is the only way to express myself. All this shit is bullshit. Sorry, I know right there. I just ruined my chances to get anything going with YouTube. But I'm going to be real. This isn't for kids. You can't be investing anyway if you're kids. Let's be real. Look, everybody right now is freaking out, right? We're looking at the market right now. Look at all this red. Look at all this red right now, guys. Let me show you guys something. Let me show you guys something. This is real too, okay? This has a lot to do. I know we're speculating with Raw. I'm a big cosmonaut. I'm a humongous believer in the Cosmos ecosystem, in Atom, in the tokenomics, even throughout all the BS that everybody's saying. Yes, yeah, I get it. Yeah, there's validate. There's it's valid. Other people hating on the Atom tokenomics and stuff like that. Let me show you guys realistically. I see a lot of people who are strategists and chartists and stuff like that in the Cosmos ecosystem on Twitter giving a lot of people some BS. Now, I'm not saying I'm the best or nothing like that, but like seriously, giving people just like how they feel. Oh, I feel, but they didn't do any homework. They're not basing anything. They didn't do anything. Let me show you guys what realistically we're looking at right now for the Atom token, because this is gonna, this is gonna directly affect a lot of us in the Cosmos ecosystem. We all know shared security, interchain staking, all this stuff, all this bullish stuff is happening real soon, guys, real soon. It's gonna change the game. It's gonna change the game. But again, it's all about being patient and realistically looking at where we could go based off previous price action and what we've done in the past, like we just did with Osmo and the raw token. We have to be real. We have to be real about it. So we're going through a lot of geopolitical things. We're going through a lot of uncertainty with the feds. We're going through a lot of this BS. Wish it was different, but it is what it is, guys. And we're still killing it in the Cosmos ecosystem. Atom looks insanely bullish. Now, I know, just like everybody else, I wanted to go back up to $45. It's only a matter of time, though. I'm not worried one bit. Let me show you guys what I have right here, okay? Let me show you guys. Now, again, I'm not a fortune teller, I'm not a crystal ball reader, nothing like that. I'm just giving you guys real data, stuff to go by, okay? This is what you guys should be expecting going forward. This is real. If we have war, if we go to war, we could dump. We could realistically dump. Everything's going to dump. If we have some crazy stuff pop off from the feds, we could realistically dump. It doesn't matter how bullish or how biased we are with the Cosmos ecosystem. We will dump. We will dump. Okay? So that just remember that. It's always better to be conservative, plan for the worst case scenario, and to be pleasantly surprised going forward. Let me show you guys how I'm doing that. So this is going back. This is on a daily time frame. We're using Market Cipher. I like using Market Cipher as my primary oscillator and indicator tool of choice. I've also done a lot of manual measurements here on my chart. Let me explain it to you guys. This chart is the daily time frame. It goes all the way back to the Corona dump. It was a strong dump, guys. That was a 70.73% dump for the Atom token when that happened. Now, that's a black swan. That's a true black swan event, right? Regardless of how you politically feel about the situation, if it was man-made, planned, all this other stuff. To everybody else, it was a black swan event. We got punched. We all got punched in the dick and the face. God, I just lost my chance again with YouTube. Strike that, edit it. Just ignore it, YouTube. Just ignore it. We're having a good time here. We're all adults. Anyway, we saw that dump. But ever since that dump, right? Ever since that dump, look at this trend line that we've started for Atom going ever since, right? Yes, I've adjusted it because trend lines do need to be adjusted. And with multiple touches, you should adjust them per those touches. But the first part of the trend line that I had here, let me show you guys how it was. And this is just me being real. I'm being really, really real with you guys. I've been charting this whole damn time. And I've moved it. The first touch was more like this because we rallied and then we came down, got tested, boom, bounced off it like a trampoline, right? And then we came back down. I was like, wait, it hasn't broken just yet. It hasn't broken. We tested it again, lined up right with that one. Boom, now we got 2 touches. Now after 2 touches, we can project out with confidence because now we actually have a trend line that was really tested. It's showing some real validity there on the charts. And again, on the higher time frames shows more strength, right? The signals and the oscillators that you're using and charting get stronger and stronger with the higher time frames. So again, I right there projected it out. And I project out, as you can see, even right here, I'm projecting out pretty far. I'm projecting all the way out to December, into next year actually. I'm projecting out, guys. So far, this trend line has not broke. And then we bounced off again like a springboard of support. And then the summer dump happened. The summer manipulation happened. We came down and it was like real scary for a lot of people. Boom, came down, tested it, bounced off their trend line, guys. Just showing more validity, more strength in this trend line. Came back up, boom, came down again, held up again. It's so beautiful. So beautiful, guys. Atom in the Cosmos ecosystem. Mwah, beautiful. This trend line is strong. We rallied, ignored everything, came back down, and we have yet to come back down to this trend line. Now, I've stressed this trend line to you guys. Let me show you guys some more stuff. That further validates how I'm looking at the Cosmos ecosystem. Now, one of the things that I hold near and dear to me is the 200 SMA on any chart. any chart. And again, guys, I'm very, very well diversified within the crypto space. I'm super bullish on Atom, but I'd be lying to you guys if I didn't have, if I don't tell you guys I have multiple allocations in multiple different ecosystems as well. So I do this on all of my charting, okay? I hold the 200 SMA as like a gold thread, guys. I don't ignore it. Have it on your chart. Have it on your chart, and the 50 SMA. This yellow line is the 200 SMA. One of the things that I wanted to know was, what was the average move? Like realistically, what could I tell people if I'm making videos? What could I tell people realistically? What was the average move below the 200 SMA? Once the 200 SMA gets broken, not from when the top of the movement is, not from up here, but like realistically, when we actually break our 200 SMA, because that's the line in the sand, right? That's when we're in a bullish trend, or that's when we're in a bearish trend. It was when that 200 SMA gets broken, right? I want to know realistically, what was the average move down below the 200 SMA? Once the 200 SMA about right here actually gets broken, once this yellow line not being threaded, but realistically gets broken for a good amount of time. And my time frame that I use for these measurements were 20 to 30 days. It had to be underneath the 200 SMA for 20 to 30 days. So it had to be down below the 200 SMA for a relative amount of time to actually be a valid movement underneath the 200 SMA for me to measurement. I didn't want to count the wicks in and out because we get a lot of those, guys. We can see them right here, right? The 200 SMA wicking in and out. I didn't want to count that because, that's just sometimes market movers, market makers, the whales testing liquidity to the upside and downside. Guys, the whales eat like this. They eat down, they eat up. They really do. They test liquidity up, they test liquidity down. That's kind of what we're going through right now, to be honest with you. So, but I wanted to measure the average move below the 200 SMA when it was below it for at least 20 to 30 days. Now, again, guys, I can show you guys each one of these measurements, but the thing that's the most important is the average move that I collected, right? The data that we got for the average move percent down. And what I'm showing here is we had 29.36. We had the March Corona dump, which brought us all the way down 70.73%. All of them matter. We have to take them into account. As unrealistically as it seems sometimes, 70% seems super crazy, but we have to because it's there. 36.52, 46.3. You guys get what I'm saying? The average with all of those combined and taken into account gives us 39.17 total average move down once the 200 SMA is broken. That's what we should be expecting realistically if we cannot recapture. Let me zoom in here on the Atom chart, guys. Oops. If we cannot try to eat my mic right there. If we cannot get back above the 200 SMA right here, realistically, we could come down 39.17%. And that is where I personally will start deploying my DCA strategy. I've already bought these levels, so I'm not really worried about all this stuff. I have Atom at certain price points where right now even I'm still not concerned. But for everybody that's in these weird situations right now, realistically, that would bring us down. Let me show you guys this because this lines up now with that trend line too, right? Let me show you guys right here. This is real. This is real shit. Don't listen to anybody else out there. I'm telling you, just listen to me. I'm telling you the truth. Just listen to me. No, but all seriousness. Anybody else that doesn't show you like their thesis or where they're getting their thesis from, don't even bother. Don't even listen to those TA guys. Don't, unless they can show you like real previous price action. Where are you coming up with your ideas? I know this one guy that's on Twitter right now that I'm just like clown, but like seriously, we could come down 39.17% from the 200 SMA where it's at right now. From where it's at right now. Let me show you guys how it just conveniently lines up to my trend line. We're going to move down from the 200 SMA. Look at that. Look at that. Look at where we're laying it. Boom. That's 39.32. That's a little bit more than the average move, guys. That lines up perfectly with this overall trend line to the upside that we've had for over a year now. Bro, I'm telling you guys right now, bros and girls, like girls too. Look, girls too, okay? Seriously, I'm not saying that we will necessarily come all the way down to that trend line. We don't even necessarily have to come down to that trend line. But until that trend line is broken, I'm not going to invalidate it. It can go into next year. It can go into 2023. I'm speculating. Again, this is all about speculation. I'm speculating that it's going to hold up. Especially with the developments that's happening for the Cosmos ecosystem and for the Atom token. Let alone everything else that's in the Cosmos ecosystem, JUNO ecosystem, right? We're talking about Raw earlier today. Guys, we realistically, for the Atom token could come all the way down, which this would be where I start deploying capital. Now, I'm not saying that we're going to get there or that we're going to stop immediately right there. Nobody can call it. Fucking Richard Hart and everybody else that says, I called the absolute top and I called the absolute bottom. You look, you might have got lucky every once in a while, but you're not a fortune teller. You're not a crystal ball reader. You got lucky. You got lucky. None of us know where the top or where the bottom is going to be. Nobody. All we can do is make educated guess and formulate strategies based on our data and our homework that we make our guess off, like what we formulate our thesis from. And my thesis is if we do dump down right around $18 to $20 would be the perfect place to start deploying a DCA strategy. Now we might not even get there. So it might be smart to maybe start laddering in here right around $21. We've seen it before, right? People that were all freaking out here like, oh no, we're going to go down to $10 again. We're going to go down to $7. Oh, you guys missed the boat there, huh? You can't always be scared. You can't always be worried. You got to start deploying capital. And when I like to do DCA strategies in fours. Not financial advice. I'm just sharing with you guys what I do that's made me quite a bit of money. I like to do 4 deployments with my capital, whatever it is. And I have set ranges of my capital that I use for each ecosystem, right? So like for Atom, I have like $100,000. I'm just not give or take, but I have $100,000 right now that I'm just waiting for assets in the Cosmos ecosystem. It might be Atom, it might be something else. But if I decide to deploy, I will do it in stages of 4. So my first one that I do is a light touch because I don't want to get over positioned in a shitty position or like if I don't catch the bottom, right? Like, so again, I'm thinking right here where previous price action caught support. If it comes back down to there, I'll do my first deployment. Maybe not, $25,000, but I'll do like 10K, just a little something, if I wanted to restack there, just a little something, because if it comes down to there, boom, I'll catch that and we'll be on our way. We don't have to come down and test that entirely. We don't have to, for trend lines to hold up, it doesn't have to come down there and touch it. We could come down kind of like we did right here. We wicked down. We didn't come down to it though, and we wicked away. Now the next one we did, and then we wicked away. And the next one we did again, and we wicked away. So as long as the trend is still my friend, I'm going to not ignore it. So again, guys, right now, the trend right here, my first DCA will probably be right around $20, $21. Little something, 10K or something like that. And then if it comes down to my trend line, boom, this is a strong consideration for me. My second deployment will be probably like $20,000, maybe 25, a quarter of my 4 deployments might be somewhere around there. Not financial advice, but I'm letting you guys know this is how you DCA, right? So you're averaging in your entries. I didn't catch the absolute bottom. Sure, I'm going to reinforce my position with more positions. Now, again, to do that, you need to spend more than you did on your first deployment. Again, 10K, the second deployment, 20K. Again, my average buy is going to be down here. I'm A-okay. If we catch support, we start trending back up. Man, I'm going to be really happy, right? But then again, I still have another 50% of my capital to be waiting. And again, you got to remember, I'm averaging in my buys. So if we dip down even further, we could. We don't know where the absolute floor is, right? We could find strong wicks like this wick right here. Let me zoom in right here. This was a strong wick. It didn't last very long. It didn't last very long at all. But if I put another buy order here between $15 to $13, I'm not saying it's going to go there. I'm just saying conservatively, it could. Boom. I'm going to catch it right there again. And I'm going to reinforce just like war, right? This is war. This is war, guys. It really is psychological warfare. When we're charting, when we're looking at assets, guys, remember, you're looking at human emotions. This is psychological warfare. What you guys freak out about, I'm getting greedy on. There's that saying for a reason, right? When people are fearful, that's when you be greedy. When people are greedy, that's when you be fearful. Psychological warfare. You guys got to keep those kind of things in check. So again, I'm coming down here, psychological warfare. I'm going to reinforce my positions with more positions. I might buy. If I spent $30,000, 10K first, 20K next. The next one I buy is going to be 30 to 40 because it's got to be more than the next positions or the first positions that I took. I got to reinforce with more support. I got to bring those army men. Look, you went through my first line, my 1,000 army men. I'm going to bring 2,000. Go through that. I'm going to reinforce it with 5,000. That's how it's done. Again, not financial advice, just letting you guys know realistically where we could go for the Atom chart, guys. I'm not saying we're going to go there. But it is a strong possibility that we could see ourselves if the war happens and all this other FUD stuff bring us down there, interest rates for the US, do what they're going to do. Again, guys, remember, this is always temporary. We could come down here, bounce, be on our way. We could come down here, thread through it, come back up, be on our way. So far, though, this trend line has held up. Realistically, want to give you guys that insight going forward. If you guys like that, I just got to take a minute. Do me a favor. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. Take a second. Check out ibcgang on Twitter. Follow us there, guys. We do giveaways all the time. In fact, you know what? Guys, hold on a second. We really went over. How long have we been streaming? Because I was supposed to buy $500 worth of Juno every 30 minutes. How long have we been streaming, guys? For some time now, huh? How long have we been streaming, guys? Yeah, no, I did. You guys are supposed to keep me in check. Keep me in check. How long have we been streaming? We've been streaming for a while now. Okay, hold on. Let's do this. Check it out, guys. Boom. Boom. We're here, right? We're here. We're going to buy Juno. I don't even care. I don't even care. Look, I know. I'm showing you guys. This is Osmosis platform. I see you guys see my bankroll. I don't care. Come at me, bro. I don't care. What you going to do? We're going to buy Juno right here. Boom. We're going to buy $500. $500. We don't even care. We bought 17 Juno. I'm rich. I got 17 Juno now. 1 hour. So what do I need to buy? I need to buy another. Wait. Let's split this up. What else do you guys want to buy $500 worth of? What else? What else should we buy $500 worth of? I feel like I should buy $500 worth of something else. What are assets are out there right now? Let's take a look, guys. You know what just came out? I know, guys, I'm sorry. If you guys want, catch me up, guys. Catch me up. I need to catch up on chat. I told myself last time to stop looking at chat so much when I'm making my points and then to look at it later because I go down rabbit holes. But yeah, I know I need to catch up on stuff, guys. We were making this video about Raw. If you guys want to know my thoughts about Raw, I'll cover it again here in a little bit. But we went over it earlier, guys. Super bullish. DVPN, $500 worth of DVPN. What else you guys think? Guys, when I ask you guys this thing too, remember, we do giveaways. Subscribe. Follow the Twitter account. It's IBC_gang on Twitter. Also, you guys can look up CryptoTank. CryptoTank_ on Twitter as well. That's my Twitter account. We do giveaways all the time. Our man Nick and I just gave away one whole NETA just recently, guys. Just buy 68,000 right now. Of Hua. Just buy 68,000 of Hua right now. I got a lot of Hua. I don't need to buy it right now at this price. Go Stars. You guys think Stars? Stars is bullish. Let's take a look at Stars real quick, guys. Let's take a look at Stars real quick. So again, guys, we're testing right now previous resistance, and once was support right here. I'm bullish on Stars. I have a lot of Stars. I would recommend buying at 56 cents. 56 cents because I don't want to buy. We have previous resistance right here. We have previous resistance right here. We have previous support right here, but we also show that we could actually dip down below anywhere between 55 and this previous support again, which is 64. So again, I want to be a little bit more patient because I actually do think momentum could take us down there. And again, I don't want to just go ahead and, buy, sporadically, even though I said in my title, I'm buying $500 worth of Juno every 30 minutes. So again, if I have to, if I don't see anything on the Osmosis platform in this IBC gang list here that makes any sense, I will just go back and buy another $500 worth of Juno. And maybe we'll do a giveaway. I don't know. 2 for the stream, 1 for Friday. Currently 3 giveaways on Twitter, by the way. There you go. You guys got to listen to my man Nick over here, guys. He handles the giveaway. Just do more Juno. CMDX is super bullish, guys. CMDX actually has their platform being released here shortly. Not financial advice. I will be buying some synthetic gold, meat, and oil when I have the chance. Just because it's good to be diversified, and I like synthetic assets. I like the whole idea of it. Right now, guys. Right now, look at this. A lot of potential right there. Again, but I would actually, because you could actually be able to enter right here on this previous support floor that we got, right? Because we got, again, remember, guys, and if you guys were here for the very beginning, we have when things get released, initial pumps and dumps, absolutely normal. Then we find floors. The market figures out what the worth is, right? Our previous floor that lasted for a while here was right around $1.74. So I would actually wait, even though I think right now it's still a good price for Comdex. Obviously, it went all the way up to little over $5 here. you could actually see yourself entering a better position if you're a little bit more patient. So maybe about $1.77. Again, we could find the ultimate floor down here right around $1.18 again. That would be the ultimate, start DCAing again. But that would be I'm always about DCAing, guys. If I was to be buying a little bit of Comdex right now, I would wait until we get right around $2 because you never know. It could, it could find support there again and just go. But I would wait for about $2 to maybe start deploying a DCA strategy of 4. Not just yet, Comdex, even though I'm super bullish on Comdex. Ion, a lot of you guys I saw a lot of you guys asking about Ion and NETA. So I'll get to that here in just a little bit. What's the market cap of CMDX right now? That's a good question. That is a good question. Let me get into a couple of these other things and I'll circle back to CMDX because I don't want to spend too much time talking about one thing in particular. Juno will ever hit 1K? It had, yeah, hell yeah. Juno has the possibility of, like, honestly, Juno, I'll come back to Ion in just a second. Juno, realistically, guys, does have, okay, look, I'm going to do this for y'all. Juno, not Juno swap. We're going to go here. Boom. Let's talk about this. I made a really good video, in my opinion, telling you guys all about Juno. It's in my playlist. So if you guys want to go over this with me once more time, but I'm going to touch base real quick on the tokenomics and the economic overview of the Juno token in itself, guys. Just the origin story and the fair drop release and the way that it was basically brought up from the ground up, from the community. Honestly, I said it in that other video, guys. Juno has, in my humble opinion, one of the best tokenomics, one of the best fair drops that's ever taking place, and one of the best origin stories ever in the crypto space. By far. There's nothing else that even comes close, in my humble opinion. Honestly, the potential just off those aspects alone, not even the tokenomics, are extremely favorable for the common person. With that being said, look at the economic overview, if you guys want, on the Juno network website here. And let's talk about the incentivized structure here that I was talking to you guys about earlier, right? So the first 3 phases are the most important thing for Juno going forward. And with smart contracts now, in full swing, and especially with Juno swap decks being released here shortly with their incentives and stuff like that. I know it's already released, but with their incentivized pools coming out here shortly and it being in full swing, it's really going to be a game changer for the Juno ecosystem and the Juno token in itself. Again, the first 3 phases, we're in phase 1, which has a 40% inflation rate, is going to be cut here shortly, guys. You guys don't know, obviously, if you guys haven't been really keeping up to date with the proposals, we recently just had a proposal that really sped up the time frame for this second phase to be reached, guys. I'm not going to go all into that, but yeah, that proposal was passed to kind of speed things up and fix things to kind of get us to this next inflation rate of 20%, guys. And like I said, it's really simple economics with scarcity. When things are harder to come by, most of the time, especially if it is a good asset or let's just say a good asset has strong tokenomics or something like that. I was trying to compare something to the, regular stock market, but if it's a strong project, that's going to make the value go up. So just based on the inflation rates being what it is, being cut by 20% to the next phase, and then on phase 3 going to 10%, and then you can see here goes to 9, 8, blah, 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 until that 12-year phase gets reached, guys. Just that in itself, and the fair drop and the tokenomics and the, ground up grassroots movement of its origin story, hell yeah, it can reach $1,000 very easily. Very easily. You guys got to remember, it was built using the Cosmos SD. It was built, guys, using Cosmos technology. It has one of the most secure. It's one of the most secure networks. It's one of the most time-tested networks and tooling to be used in the crypto space. It has super massive potential going forward, guys. I'm serious. When I look at Juno, it's like buying ETH. Seriously, I know a lot of people say this. It's like buying ETH when ETH was this price. you'd kick yourself now, right? If you had the opportunity to buy ETH at this price, what Juno is. So, I mean, that's just my opinion. Again, that's just of hours and days of me, doing evaluations, doing the math forward and backward, making sure that this inflation schedule and the tokenomics and everything makes sense. And again, just my humble, homework and opinion is, yeah, hell yeah. I bet a very big amount personally on Juno long term. So I wholeheartedly believe that it can definitely surpass ETH going forward. NETA and SHD. Let's go ahead and talk real quickly about, I said I was going to talk about ION real quickly, guys. Again, don't sleep on ION, guys. Sunny them are working tirelessly on what's going to be happening with the ION token, guys. Super scarce. I really would not sleep on ION. And if you guys are comparing, again, apples to apples, which we can really do a lot of when we compare osmosis tokens and protocols to Juno swap token and protocols, in particular raw and NETA. ION, you can compare NETA with at least the potential with ION pretty fairly. And NETA's taking a little bit of a hit right now, but I'm telling you right now, could you imagine holding on? I got the max amount of NETA airdrop. Imagine just holding on. It was a $30,000 plus airdrop. It has the potential. Also, it's all about governance, though. That the people, if you use your voice, have the power to make NETA just like ION or better, or even better. They really do. It's all about the community and the proposals that get thrown out there. So be active in the space, guys. NETA or ION, you have more upside potential with NETA, just because of the price point, and also just because it's actually more scarce than ION. There will never be any more NETA after the burn. So NETA, if I'm going to give you guys my thoughts, it's definitely NETA. You know what? We're just going to buy more Juno because time is passing and I just don't want it to keep going. We're just going to buy more Juno. Where's it at? We're going to buy more Juno. Boom. There we go. We did it. We bought it. I'm not a liar. Ooh. Let me see if you want to see Secret? Okay, let me take a look at Secret real quick. Secret is actually on TradingView. So, guys, our Discord. By the way, guys, if you guys want to be part of a Discord group, which is, again, I can't give you guys all the alpha. I can't tell you guys, even though I want to. It would be in your best interest to subscribe to the channel, to get as many people as you possibly can that to subscribe to this YouTube channel, to be a follower of the IBC_gang Twitter account, and also to be a member of the Discord group. Links all down below. I can't tell you. I swear I really want to. We got a lot of things happening. Anyway, point being, though, as I shared this in our Discord group a long time ago, this humongous cup and handle pattern that Secret was forming. And look, it's still taking its time to fully play out. But guys, Secret is, especially with everything that's happening with, all these geopolitical things and governments and stuff like that. Take a look at Canada. Privacy coins, guys, I'm super bullish on. Especially Secret being in the Cosmos ecosystem. I'm super bullish on privacy coins. Again, that's just my stance on it. I think Secret has humongous potential going forward. Especially if our governments want to keep effing around. Umi, okay, here's the thing about Umi. I wanted to make a video actually about Umi. I'm going to just come out and say, I don't like how they did a sell. I do, for something to be in the Cosmos space, and I get not every. I think we're spoiled. I will say, I think a lot of people, and even myself, kind of get spoiled and jaded when we talk about things that, get released in the Cosmos ecosystem or even has any kind of hook into the Cosmos ecosystem. A lot of us are like, oh, why didn't we get a fair drop or an airdrop or something like that? I just don't like how they did a sale, and then how they are already on centralized exchange. Look, I wanted to buy some on Osmosis here, but I even just wanted to buy a couple $100 worth of UMI. And I honestly, the slippage alone, I was like, ooh, screw that. Take a look at this, guys, right here. Look at that slippage, $100. Look, I'm not doing that. You crazy, boo-boo. You crazy. Like, I just don't like, I didn't like it. But I'm not saying UMI has strong potential too. Like, don't sleep on that either, guys. I will say, I'm not talking bad about UMI. I just didn't like that. I think the project in itself is great. I think the team is great. I think everything else is great. I just don't like, I'm all about decentralization. I'm all about, in essence, the cosmonaut, and thinking about the community. Again, like I said a million times, what I'm trying to do here with IBC Gang, trying to stick with the IBC Gang and the community first, right? The people first. Power to the people first. Period. We're nothing. Cosmos is nothing. Any centralized exchange is nothing. DEXs are nothing without the people. Let's make it about the people, and let's do that first and foremost before filling VC bags, before filling front runners, which is nothing. Look, there's nothing wrong with people that front run things. It's all fair and love and war. It's the same thing as taking, like we were talking about earlier, and what I'm going to be doing with Raw. It takes guts. And there's high risk when you invest in protocols or projects or assets early on. It could go to zero. Like, real talk, it could go to zero. But again, we're talking about, earlier we were talking about the potential for that Raw has when we compare it to Osmo. Guys, let's just say, you take the same stance, you get in where you can fit in. You maybe not a good allocation like a VC fund would. Obviously, Osmo didn't have that. But let's just say you swung at it, you got in on that floor at $1.17. Again, like I said, guys, Osmosis went up 600+% from that floor. It takes guts to get in. There's risk and stuff like that. So, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that. You get rewarded for taking those risks. I just don't like it when you use ecosystems or platforms and then do the complete opposite of what, in essence, that ecosystem and platform is all about. Cosmos, in my mind, is all about individuality, sovereignty. It promotes it, in its essence, it promotes it. It promotes individuality, sovereignty. Like, let's look at the popular blockchains. Binance, BNB was built using the Cosmos SDK. It's all about individuality. They don't need to come back to us. It's all about sovereignty, right? They can do their own thing. They're on their own thing. They have their whole own ecosystem. Look at crypto.com and Crow. Same thing, right? It's all about, in its essence, the Cosmos ecosystem is about that. So I don't like when they use a platform, or when people use a platform and then they kind of do the complete opposite. Like listing on centralized exchanges. Let's be real. Come on. Cosmos and Atom, Binance had to come and buy it. You had to come and buy, like, there was no, I'm giving you guys a discounted rate because you're putting on a centralized exchange. UMI did that though. I didn't like that. I'm not saying that's bad. I'm just saying I didn't like it. So yeah. Hill Bill, bye buddy. Oh, I'm sorry guys. Bye. Oh, Blue, that was leaving. Peace, guys. That was a G. Yeah, but community first. More Juno. Guys, I didn't see the time. I got to get ready for my jiu-jitsu class here soon. Yeah, I choke people out too. I like practicing jiu-jitsu. I choke people out. Thoughts on Akash? I'm super bullish on Akash. I'll try to be real quick on it. So I just recently bought, again, like I said, I'm well diversified, even though I'm a super big cosmonaut. I just bought one of those Gala music nodes. And I'm very, very interested, even though a lot of people already are like, I'm going to run my node on a centralized server, which I get it. You run them on your whatever, your centralized servers and whatnot. It's cheap and you don't have to deal with things. Again, I'm all about promoting, in an essence, what we're all trying to do here, which is decentralization individuality, sovereignty, and stuff like that, right? Like, what's the point of running a music node, that decentralized music node, and then putting it to a centralized cloud base? I get it, but at the same time, like, I don't. So I actually am looking into running my Gala music node, if at all possible, even if it does cost me money for the short term, on Akash. Just saying. I'm actually looking, if anybody got any hookups, I'm actually looking to actually get with the developers and Akash, and I would love to have them on the show sometime so I can pick their brains and talk to them about things like that. I really would love to run my node on the Akash network, if at all possible. I think Akash, DVPN, super bullish on those two, even though they are taking a little bit of a hit. Yep. Secret network, super bullish. Comdex, love synthetics. Juno, you guys already know, super bullish on that. Yeah. Anything else, guys? Guys, I, again, wholeheartedly appreciate you guys. If you guys want to know my thoughts and my speculation about Raw after we cut off this video, do me a favor, go watch the first part of this video. I know it was kind of a long video, but I'm going to cut it off here because I do got to get ready to go choke some people out, to roll with some people. Again, I don't do live streams all too often. If you guys think I should do more of them, more structured live streams where I'm not just ranting and actually have guests on, that's what I ideally would like to start doing. I would like to actually have cosmonauts like you and myself on the show, where I could just, kind of talk to the everyday person who makes the cosmos go. It's all about us, guys. It's all about the community. So as it would be great to have developers, relayers, node operators and stuff like that on here, project managers on here, I really am more interested in talking to the average Joe, the average Jill that's in the space, and seeing how they're approaching the space, approaching their portfolios, how they're viewing things and what they're bullish on. So again, guys, if you guys want to be part of that community, if you guys want to partake in stuff like that, join the Discord, let yourself be heard. That's my goal. That's what I want to do here. That's why we changed to IBC gang, guys. We're trying to make those connections with everybody and be real and genuine with everybody. Again, subscribe. We got giveaways happening once we hit 1,000 subscribers. I'm doing a massive giveaway of crypto. Again, follow us on Twitter, IBC_gang. That is our main Twitter account. We also have personal ones. Again, mine is CryptoTank_. And again, hopefully the link is working down below. If it's not working, you guys want to be part of the community, send me a direct message. I don't mind when people send me direct messages. I love it. I like to interact with everybody. But yeah, guys, Akash is super cheap. Yep. I hope we can have the guys behind these projects on. Yeah, I would love to have Ciao from Italy. Yes, nice. I hope you guys are doing well over there too, guys. What belt am I? I am just a humble 3rd degree white belt. I just started not too long ago, but I absolutely love it. I'm a competitive. I'm going to say my little spill and then I'll get off here because I know I don't want to ramble. I'm so easy. I get distracted so easily. But for years, I'm over 40. If you can't tell, I'm old. I'm an old man. But for years, I did competitive bodybuilding. I actually own or I'm a shareholder of a gym here with Mr. Brandon Curry, which was the most recent, until just recently, Olympian. He was Mr. Olympia. He's here in Tennessee, shareholder of Carbon Culture Gym here. I did bodybuilding for a long time, and then I got into competitive powerlifting. Was really good at powerlifting. Joints hurt as I get older. Still want to be mobile though. Put down those heavy weights, and now I'm working on just choking people out as much as possible. Absolutely love it though. Disc invite is invalid in the description. Nick, are you still around? Let me see if I can, hold on 1 second. Let me try to update that real quick so everybody who is interested in the Discord can join the Discord real quick, guys. I'm sorry about that. I'm horrible at my live streams. Guys. Invite people. Let's just go here. I'm going to put it in the live stream for you guys, and then I'm going to update. I got to update my my YouTube stuff. So hopefully this link right here will work for you guys. Boom. Just click that link. Verify. You guys will be in. But yeah, that's what I got, guys. Don't sleep on Raw. I'm spending $50,000 on Raw over about a month time. Nobody knows where the bottom is. I hope you guys are all doing well. I really do appreciate your guys' support. Much love to the Cosmos ecosystem. Much love to the IBC gang, guys. We got a lot of things happening here shortly for the ecosystem, for us as a channel. So hopefully you guys will stick around and be on the lookout for that. You guys are not going to want to miss it. I'm telling you guys are not going to want to miss it. You're 5'2", white belt with 2 tips. Nice. 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 I appreciate it, Chief. J-Babe. J-Babe. Stick around. I love it. I love seeing other jiu-jitsu practitioners around as well. Gotta choke these gains out. All right, guys. I'm going to get out of here, Hill Bill. You guys have an awesome day. Stay blessed. Peace. I'm going to get out of here. Get out of here.